Hi everyone. Now today I'm going to read you one of the most important emails I've received this year, and it's an email that for those of you that are looking to improve your love life, your relationship with an ex, with an SP, a brand new relationship, this is not to be missed. Okay, now it's from Vanessa. She says this: Dear Agnes, since our last session, I've been consistently doing inner child and wealth meditations. I have felt such profound changes from these practices. I wanted to share some reflections with you. I haven't written a success story yet because I feel like what I'd share might not resonate with your viewers. It's not the typical success people are looking for. For example, having a boyfriend isn't something I consider a success anymore, because once you're truly healed, you don't feel the need for anyone or anything to complete you. That said, I do have a boyfriend now, and it's the healthiest relationship I've ever had. I don't affirm for him or manifest him to stay. He is completely free to love me or not, and that freedom has brought so much ease in our connection. I think this relationship works so beautifully because of the work I've done on my inner child. Visiting her daily or every other day has been my deepest form of self-love. She is me, and caring for her feels like caring for my truest self. This practice has been enough for now, though I plan to revisit self-love affirmations soon. When I stopped affirming for self-love earlier, it was because I realized I was doing it to gain love from others, not for myself. That raw truth shifted my focus inward. Through abundance meditations and stepping away from focusing on men, I attracted a partner who agreed to financially support me. As a reference to his level of abundance, he owns and I'm not going to say the amount because she doesn't really want this publicly shared, even though she's written it in the email to me. And it's a double-digit $1 million mansion, though it's not the reason I am with him. I love him for who he is, not for what he has, and I'd love him even if he had nothing. What matters is that we just work. We don't fight. Our connection feels effortless. I am certain that the inner child work has played a huge role in that. This work has also changed the way I interact with others. When people pull away from me, I no longer feel a tug. I trust that they'll return, and if and when they're meant to. I no longer bother with manifesting techniques to bring them back. When you truly do the work, your inner child takes care of everything. Mine has my back, and I'll never turn my back on her again. I still do blanket affirmations from time to time, reading from the notes on my phone, phrases like, "My life is a literal heaven, and everything always works out for me," keeping me grounded and aligned. I've wanted to send a success story for months, but I haven't been able to frame it in that way. This shift, this peace and trust is my success, and I am so grateful that you never gave up on me. There was a time when I felt like my progress was never enough, and it seemed like you were picking on me. Now I see it clearly. You saw my potential and wanted me to strive for more. You didn't settle for what I thought was good enough, and that push has brought me to where I am now. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Warmly, Vanessa. Fabulous. And this is where we need to go mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and then relationships take care of themselves. So I will put down below the Inner Child Meditations playlist. There's one in particular, Meditation for Abandonment / Inner Child. I would highly suggest you practice that regularly. And there is some wonderful inner child discussions, and there is an inner child playlist. So I will put all those down below in the description for you. And may you all reach that level of peace and tranquility that is available to you when you stop the getting techniques, especially using manifesting to get love on the outside. Okay? Lots of love, everyone, and I will see you as always in the next YouTube.